Hello everybody, my name is Kazm Vulfhart, aka King Kazm, whatever you want to call me, and welcome back to Pokémon Scarlet, the Teal Island DLC. My brain I literally was trying to say Teal Mask. My brain literally just stopped working. Anyways, you'll notice that I'm in a different area than when I left off. I was in Kitakami when we left off, and now I'm over here in the terrarium in Unova. And the reason being is because I have been meticulously working to complete barbecue quests. And the reason I've been meticulously working towards it is because we have a person that we need to deal with. Oh, bear with me, I don't know what's wrong with my stomach today, but it feels like, whew. I don't feel barfy, but I feels kind of like I got the burps or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, so Snacksworth wants us to do a lot of barbecue missions. Sorry, I've been noticing here lately today that a lot of my catches aren't going well with quick balls. It just doesn't make sense. There we go. But yes, I've been slowly and surely catching and doing barbecue missions. I've been trying not to catch as many Pokemon as possible until it asks me to do a catch a certain type or kind of deal. And then I try and catch a Pokemon I haven't caught yet in the location. So I'm going to be working on that. Also, I was talking to Snacksworth by accident. Well, not by accident. I wanted to see if he would tell me more about what I needed to know. And I ended up getting... where's Entei Treat. I got an Entei Treat. And he told me where to find Entei. Moltres, I cannot remember. But I think if I am right... I didn't want to do that. No. Stop. No. No. Disconnect from the internet. I don't need to be connected to the internet right now. Thank you. I was trying to hit the map button. So, based on the story that the... oh, no, wait, that's the map I wanted. He told me that supposedly Entei is over in this area. So we'll go and see if Entei is over in this area. But as I said in the previous episode, we're technically not done. We still have some stuff to do with Perrin, which we will be doing shortly. So he said that Entei was running around through the tunnels. Now, I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do. Because I've seen people showing off videos like, oh, you catch these rare Pokemon in the terrarium. Okay. He also said that as they were running through, because the story he gave me was Entei was playfully running through something just spawned in. Was playfully running through the tunnels, you know, like this. And so he wanted to catch up to him and do the same. So he did. And he ran through the tunnels with Entei. Don't ask me how the man kept up with Entei. I have no idea. But it ended with them by the ocean I don't think directly by the ocean, but looking out at the ocean together. There's only a few spots where it's looking at the ocean, so let's see if it doesn't spawn over there. Oh! Yeah! Nope! That's an Entei. Hey, buddy. You look really good. No, seriously, you look great in this game. My god. Hey, big guy! Under pressure. So, I can't use key items, right? No, I can. Okay. Let's try Quick Ball. Yep, didn't think so. Not sunny day. I have a problem. Are you a physical attacker? You might be a physical attacker. No, I think you're a special attacker. I think all the dogs are special attackers. Try to remember its moveset. Well, that's definitely a special attack. I don't think this will kill you, but I could be wrong. I just need to deal some damage. I don't have any status moves. Oh, definitely not going to kill you. Okay. Unless it crits. If it crits... I think if it crits while you're at 50, it might kill you. 50%. Not 50. Oh, boy. I think I just scared my dog with that voice. Whoops. Sorry, puppy. No. Ultra Ball. We'll try an Ultra Ball. Yeah, these guys are notorious for being difficult to catch. Lava Plume shouldn't really be doing much. Oh, it's the sunny day that was doing it. Okay. Lava Plume, if I remember correctly, I can't fully remember off the top of my head. I think there's a fight. It might be Eruption that I'm thinking of. Swagger! It might be Eruption. It's one of the two where it deals less damage the lower your HP is. Lava Plume just may be a powerful burn attack with low accuracy. There we go. See, we got ourselves an Entei. What, no option to put it in my party? Well, that's kind of anticlimactic. There we go. No, just a decently strong burn attack. But that's weird, I didn't get to name it? Okay, now, excuse me while I struggle to remember where in Hell's Half Acre Moltres is. I think Moltres is supposed to be in the desert. But I could be wrong. Okay, so I looked it up. I wanted to see the note. Or not the note, the hint that Snacksworth gave us. Because I want to try and figure it out myself without actually looking it up. Rock climbing over in the western Paldea at the time. The weather was sandstorms. Okay, so it's the desert. So I was right. Rock climbing in the desert. Okay, so it's going to be on top of one of these mountain tops. We'll start with this one, I get. This one, I guess. We'll just go from there. Actually, while I'm doing this, I'll read the whole thing. I was off doing a spot of rock climbing over in western Paldea at the time. The weather was sure. Get up there. The weather was sure something else that day. Sandstorms were kicking up the whole desert. My mouth was all sand. It was as sandy as the ground. I was about ready to call it quits when Moltres appeared in a blaze of glory, so bright you could see it through the blowing sands. I don't know if it meant to cheer me on, but it certainly did, and I completed my climb that day. So definitely in the desert, and definitely rock climbing. So Moltres will be on top of one of these rocks. And I picked the right rock. Okay, then. Heal, heal, heal. I'm gonna put you up front. Right there. You're gorgeous in this game. Articuno is still my favorite out of all the birds, but you definitely look gorgeous. Pressure. And? Pressure. Oh, when they couldn't figure out what to give legendaries for abilities, they just gave them pressure. Trying a quick ball. And it didn't work. Even with a quick ball, that's a low catch rate. Ow. Actually, because of the sandstorm, I shouldn't be attacking you. Okay, so we're just gonna Pokeball machine gun this. The reason being is because if I don't do this properly, I should be Ultra Balling it though. Sky Attack. Sky Attack looks a little bit different than normal. Usually it's back in the day it was absorbing energy to do it. But yeah, if I go out and try and actually hit it, then the chances of me catching it decrease instead of increase. Because of the fact that Sand Attack will keep raging. I'm pretty sure Sand Attack will... Oh my goodness, I'm almost dead. Sand Attack, I'm pretty sure, will keep raging even after the 5 turns is up. Because Sand Attack normally takes 5 turns to go about, unless other things are involved. Now, I'll know in about 2 turns, if that's the case. Wow, even for a not very effective move, that was damaging. Oh, the Sandstorm stopped. Nope. It's still going. It's still going, but it stopped. Also, I moved the camera, and now I can't move it out. Please send help. This camera is horrible. Hurricane misses. Okay, so the sandstorm has subsided. I'm scared. I'm scared to attack in case it actually starts up again. Lava Plume is probably the best one. Lava Plume, oh my goodness, you took no damage from that. Okay, I'm gonna let Entei die. Try another Ultra Ball. I need False Swipe is what I need. I don't want to slash with you, though. I know it's probably going to cause problems. Can't Earth Power either. I'm just going to have to Ultra Ball it. Oh, you have Endure. I did not know that. How many turns has it been? Three, 4. I want to say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10 turns? Has it been 10 turns? We'll say that it's been 9 turns and this is the 10th turn. I'm now counting it because of 11. Timer balls. Timer balls are like quick balls, but in reverse. There we go. The minute I start counting turns, that's when you're like, nope, not doing that. And no story. Or no ability to name it. That's weird. Why would it do that? Let me fly back over to Blueberry. So we got Entei and Moltres. Let's see, Gen 3 did the trio, but they did it differently. Would they put that in, though? I need a heal. I'm gonna put Moltres in my party and get rid of Runt. Move. Actually, I'm gonna get... I don't like either. Like, I like Sweepy better than I like Runt. And Terrapagos is great, but Terrapagos is a bit of a curveball I have to get used to yet. Hello? So basically what he does is he checks to see how well my barbecues are doing. And if I've completed enough, he'll give me another snack. This is a Reshiram treat. Okay. There's a Reshiram treat. You know Reshiram, frightfully rare, that one. Not your run-of-the-mill. He says that for every single one of them. Speaking of Reshiram, I do recall this one particular encounter when I was a younger feller. See, I saw Reshiram with my own eyes out near a town that I passed through in Paldea. It was a town where a lot of hardworking folk live, the type that like to get their hands dirty. I'd climb up to a nice height to look out upon all their hard work carved into the landscape. I was just remarking to myself what a fine show of effort it was when I seemed to feel a presence behind me, and when I turned, bam, there was Reshiram right at my shoulder. I figured it must like good old-fashioned hard work too. It loves the snacks you have there, so you might just have a shot of meeting it. Okay, so there's Reshiram next. Also, can I just say that Snacksworth face is kind of off-putting to me for some reason. Okay, so he said hard work by hand. Carved into the landscape. That brings me 3 locations off the top of my head. So first one is kind of Zapaccio. Zapapico. The other one is Artist Town of Artisan. And then the third one, which I think this one actually might be the case, is Alfornada. So let's go to Alfornada, get some heals in the process. I do like the way they did this, though. This way of... It's kind of like a riddle to solve, almost, as my one friend put it. But it's definitely different. Here, give me heals, please. Yes, please. I don't care. Okay, so hard work carved into the landscape. This might not be it, but he did say he got up high to get to it. I'm starting to think this wasn't it. No, I'd probably see you by now, to be honest. No. Okay. Before we continue further, so it does look like there's a central point. Let's go up to the central point. The reason I said that this might be one of them, pardon me, is because it is a sort of artsy town with the way that the gym battle area is set up. And it also looks like a lot of what was made was handmade. You know, like clay work and stuff like that. I don't see you down there. And you wouldn't be able to see anything up here. Okay. Let's operate under the assumption that that didn't work. No! Okay, I know where it is. It's supposed to be over here. Hard-working people like to get their hands dirty, carved into the landscape. Okay. I was thinking, like stone carvers and stuff like that. I completely did not think about farmers. Okay, Reshiram will be... I didn't even notice your presence. You are that unappealing. I did not notice your presence. I'm good at words. Like, this almost has to be it, doesn't it? Because, I mean, you could argue that farmers do carve their hard work into the landscape. Climb the rock, you pain in my butt. He got up high. Oh no! I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh my goodness, excuse me. He got up high to admire it. There's only one other place you can climb up high to get to, and it was that one rock face over there, but let me run around just to be sure. No! Don't run into the Tinka-Tink. Tinka-Tink, Tinka-Tink. You know, the more I play this game, and the more I play my bug-type only run, the more I want to play, the more I want to do a steel-type only run. Oh, but before I do that, I need to complete the game and actually transfer my winning team of bug types over to... Yeah, up there I think is where I need to be. Over to the Scarlet file. I could use the other switch I have in my house. Because, story time, I actually got a switch from my mother. I don't talk about my mom all that much for very, very sad reasons. She's no longer with us. Anyways, it wasn't a fun loss either. I mean, no loss is fun, but like it wasn't a good loss for me specifically because of what I had witnessed and all that I went through, and I am starting to have flashbacks. So give me a minute. I'm trying to calm down. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. Anyways, so she wasn't doing too well mentally. Dementia's a bitch. And she was kind of starting to... Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. It isn't supposed to be. This is like the... This is like the epitome of people doing good job and carving land. And she was losing herself. And I had read somewhere that a good way to keep it at bay, you know, keep... That lag forced me to fight that. Anyways. Keep the dementia, like, slowed down, because you can't stop it, but you can slow it down. Because if I remember about what I've studied about dementia is correct, so it's been a while since I studied it, because I studied it shortly after she was diagnosed and then didn't enter again. You can slow it down with stuff like music, or video games actually has been proven to slow it down, because what you're doing is you're triggering dementia is, if I remember correctly, it is the slowing down / stopping of neural pathways. Oh my goodness. I might actually have to look up Reshiram, because I was pretty sure it was this one. I'll head over here and check that mountain and plateau over there. Anyways, so it's the neural pathways not, like, I think they're getting covered in plaque and thus stopping them from working. It's either that or it's a case of where the neural pathways just absolutely stop working, period. Nothing you can do about it. And while there is a bunch of research going on, I would like to help fund that research, but I can't because I don't really have money to do that without putting myself in jeopardy. Because, you know, American bills suck. Anyways, I had bought her a Switch because I had read that games... You are not a Pokemon when I was running by you. I heard that video games, certain video games, would help to stimulate the brain and thus slow down the progress of dementia. She didn't really play it much because there weren't really games that she liked to play available on the Switch. I tried to get her a game like a Farmville because she played Farmville a lot when Facebook was still kind of new, when she was younger and I was younger. And she played stuff like there's a bowling games she would play. I think she would play pinball a couple of times too on our computer. The ball shooting games where you shoot to match colors and then knock balls out of or like down off the screen. That was another one that she played a lot of. I tried to find those on the Switch, but it was like very difficult to look for those kind of games because, mainly because Switches. Would you be up on the tower? I don't think you would be up on the tower. But a lot of, like, the Switch's search function isn't very, it's good, but it's not good enough. Like, you can't be extremely specific with it. Or you can be, reverse that. You can be extremely specific with it. You almost kind of have to be extremely specific with it. Oh, you guys do respawn. I didn't think you did. I know for a fact I killed you. But, like, I couldn't be vague with what I was searching for, because then a bunch of random stuff would pop up that didn't have anything to do with what I was searching for. That was a big thing when I was trying to search Monster Hunter, and then it came up with games that didn't have anything to do with Monster whatsoever, except for, like, one word in the description of the text, or the description of the game, and nothing else. Like, Aqua Jam 52, you get to fight evil monsters with squirt gun. That's not a game that exists, I don't think, but I'm just making something up just to give you an example. That's basically what it would happen. So now now that she is gone, I have a Switch in my house that isn't being used. So if I could figure out how to get Pokemon Violet onto it without having to buy Pokemon Violet for that specific Switch, I could probably, or not Violet, Scarlet. I could probably do some Scarlet runs. in that vein. Okay, I don't think Reshiram is over here. I thought for certain I figured that out and that would be the case. Let me try over here. See, my issue is Snacksworth, if I talk to him, he's going to give me more treats. And I'm not going to be able to figure out what the note was. Again. And there's been so far no way for me to figure out where what the note is again. I was certain it was the farmers. It had to be the farmers. That's what I was certain of. Because they like getting their hands dirty, and that's usually a phrase used by, you know, farmers. Like, oh, you gotta work hard and get your hands dirty. Otherwise, you can't get good crops and stuff like that. Like, that's what that sounds like to me. Okay, so it's not over here. See, I do wish that... This is something I always hate about certain games. This isn't just a Pokemon thing, by the way. Other games do this, too. There are some games... Nope, don't do that. That I have played in the past where... This is the only other place I can think of. Hard work, getting your hands dirty, carved into the landscape. This is the only other place I can think of, so I need to be high up in order to look at it. It would be weird, though, that there are two Pokemon over in the mining area. Only other place I can think of is over here. I'll pull up the note again soon. Or I can just take a look at my phone as I'm trying to figure out what thing to look at so I can see the note and see what it is by accident because I'm stupid. But I was right. It is this area, but I was going the wrong way. If he had mentioned a waterfall, I would have figured it out. But he didn't. Or said something like, oh, I wanted to get a drink. Or was getting a drink. Climb, you idiot! Why do I have to run right into it in order to climb? There's Reshiram. You are smaller than I thought you would be. Also, I've been running into fire types the entire time. But something I don't like in games, also out of the two, I think Zekrom is more my favorite. Something I don't like about certain games is that there will be a key point. Like, I get the concept of you need to pay attention, it's a part of the game, and that's important. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Bound to happen at least once. But there is points in the there's something to understand about the fact that if there is lore happening, you should be paying attention to the lore of the game. Especially in RPGs, it will usually tell you what to do next. The problem is certain games that are lengthy or have a decent amount of talking. Like, so, for example, Pokemon. It's a problem because of the fact that, well, we as players will mash through the conversation, and then all of a sudden we no longer have the ability to go back, like with Snacksworth here, go back and hear what he has to say about certain things again. In Snacksworth's case, it's kind of... It's not it's understandable and it's not. It's weird. So if they had given us the option to hear his previous chatter about the treats, then it wouldn't be a problem. However, because of the fact that he is technically a vendor that checks certain amounts of points that you have, or a certain amount of quests that you have done, he will do that first and foremost. In fact, I think I've completed probably about 50. So I've done 40. So he'll give me Solgaleo. So what do you have to say about Solgaleo? Pokemon League, a little visit at the fine building they've got there. Observation deck. Okay, so Solgaleo should be on the observation deck of the Pokemon League. Now I have 50. What's he gonna give me? Articuno. Ooh, I like Articuno. Articuno will be... Pond in the snowy peaks of Paldea. Okay, so watery pond in the peaks of Paldea. I've got 60. My god, I've got a lot. He'll give me Groudon. If Groudon isn't massive in this game, I'm going to be disappointed. Because Groudon is the biggest legendary in the game, I believe. Like, in the series. Huge cave system under the one town. Oh, it's talking about the psychic gym. Okay. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to get to the end of this. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and remember all this. Crap, it was a mountain. Mountain, majestic desert that covers the lands to the north. So it's a mountaintop. That's probably where we fought the Flying Titan then. While that's fresh in my head, let me look it up. And by look it up, I mean open my map. Asado de... Yeah, so it's right around here. Please. Oh my god. I didn't think I completed this much! I thought I only completed enough to get like 3 legendaries, but I completed enough to get frickin' 6. 8! No, 8! Am I at 8? Enjoying the famous lake. So, Water Titan. Sir, you are not an everyday human with the fact that you are... Like, either you are above average human or you are making these stories up. Either way, it's amazing. So Suicune's somewhere over in the lake area. Oh my goodness, 9. Latios. Northeast Paldea. Steep cliffs. Small lake in the... That's over... I think that's over by the Fighting Team Star area. It would almost have to be. Oh... Cub Fu. Why is that one of them? No, why is Cub Fu one of them? Like, that was introduced in the last gen. So, Bamboo Thicket like I thought it would be in. Please. How? I have not completed 110. There is no way I've completed 110. I was keeping track. Not exactly track, but you know, I was keeping enough track to know that I have not completed 110 barbecues. So, top of the lighthouse. Top of the lighthouse. So I need to do lighthouse runs. Please. How? How? Glass Trier? Wait, what? Is that the horse? Oh yeah, it's a horse. Okay, it's the ice horse. Are these version exclusives? Because I noticed Groudon, so Suicune, Entei, Raikou, Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres. Those make sense that they would be in both. Groudon, Latios, Glastrier, Reshiram, Snowy Hillsides, Ruins, so Ruins in the Snowy Mountains. Okay, man, thank goodness. 3 more? Yes. Okay, now we're talking. So this is how I get him to talk about the previous ones so I can find them. Okay, so it behooves me more to do the quest, get the items, and then try and talk to him again. Okay. Okay, we're figuring stuff out. We're good. Okay. Oh my goodness, I completed enough to get 140? Or was I at 150? I lost track. Anyways, I'm going to have to call it here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way you get some more content like this in the future. And if you're coming back on the regular and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's free. It helps out a ton, and I'm greatly appreciative. And if you could share this video with your friends, your family, your favorite snack-loving storyteller, I'd appreciate that as well. And as always, I will see you as we continue our adventures in Pokémon Scarlet, the Indigo Mask DLC, the Teal Disk DLC, the DLC after the DLC of Pokémon Scarlet. Bye-bye!